Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel, Ordel's Kitchen. Guys, I'm here yet again this morning to bring you another recipe. One of Guyana greatest. This is old school, traditional. Guys, today I'm going to make some cook-up rice. Now this dish is traditional to all Guyanese. We normally cook this dish on New Year's Eve, what we call back home in Guyana Old Year's Night. This is a special dish that we cook. You know, everybody in everyone's home back in Guyana, they must cook the big pot of cook-up rice. Okay, so I'm gonna cook this today for you and to go on my channel because I had some requests for it. So this morning, guys, I'm gonna cook. I've got all my ingredients laid out here, so I'm going to introduce you to my ingredients that I'm using for this dish. First of all, I've got some casareep here, some cassava casareep. For color, I've got some seasoned seasoning, complete seasoning, some chopped garlic. I've got some Cajun seasoning. I've got some bell peppers, red bell peppers. I've got my green seasoning here, guys. I've got some all-purpose seasoning. I've got a Scotch bonnet pepper and some okra and some 2 dry sticks of thyme. I've also got some broth from the boiling of my beans that I would be using. I've got some pieces of chicken that I chopped up. Now this chicken is from our dinner last night. So there's some left back, so I just chop it all up, cut it up small, and this is going into my cook-up rice. Here, I hope y'all can see, I've got my beans. I'm using black eye beans and the red kidney beans. Now these beans has been already prepped. It's been washed and boiled since last night and has been sitting in my fridge. Here I've got some, make space so y'all can see, I've got some green onions and some chopped up cilantro. I've got my coconut milk. Now this coconut milk, I'm using the canned coconut milk today. So my coconut milk, and I've got my beef, salt beef and some beef. Now this all also has been prepped. It's been washed with lemon juice, lime, sea boiled and seasoned and all ready. I've got here some broth from the boiling of the meat that would be going into the cook-up rice as well. And I've got my rice. Now this is the American long grain brown rice that I would be using today. So guys, let's get started. Yeah, and put this all together. Okay guys, as you could see, I've got my pot here on the cooker. So guys, I'm gonna start by frying up my my onions and garlics and peppers. Okay. So in goes my onions. My garlic. Gonna let this go for a few minutes to soften. My peppers. And I'm gonna put in some of my cilantro and my green onions. And I'm gonna let that all go for about 2 to 3 minutes and soften. Okay. As you can see, guys, my vegetables has been going for a few minutes. So I'm going to add now my meat. And then I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to season it. I'm going to add all my seasoning. What I forget to show you guys that I have some green seasoning that would be going in as well. Add my green seasoning. I give that a good stir. I let that go for a few minutes. Okay, this has been going for a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to add my beans. Right. Add my beans. Give that good stir. See all those juices and flavors in there. And I will be adding my Maggi cube. Get to show you my Maggi cube. I love my Maggi cube. This is one of Guyana's speciality as well. Every dish, almost every dish that we cook, we must put our Maggi cube. You know. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add the rice. And let that fry up. We're gonna give that a good stir. I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna add some of my casareep to give it the color that we need. Just a little. Because I don't like my coconut rice too white. It needs to have a nice color. So okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more casareep. I think this color is okay. You put the casareep to your desired color. It's your desired color that you want, that you put in the casareep. Put some more. You can see I put in the casareep a little bit at a time until I get the desired color that I need. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I'm gonna add my coconut milk. Now the coconut milk, you're gonna put it just above the rice, just above to cover the rice, a little bit at a time. And if you need any more, then you can add some more. I don't like to add water, so I would be using a combination of my coconut milk and the broth from the beans and the meat. So at this point, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my few sticks of thyme and my pepper. I'm gonna add some of my broth. Yeah, all those flavors. And I'm gonna cover that, and we're gonna come back and show you. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've got my rice going here, and it's cooking nicely. Now this is enough juices in here to steam and cook my rice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead now at this point, and I'm gonna add my okra, because the okra doesn't need to cook, it just needs to steam in there. You know, you can't cook up rice without okra, so I'm adding in my okra and leave it to steam in there, guys. Yeah, I don't really like okra, but you know, you can't cook up rice without the okra, so I'm just putting in a few and let it steam. Okay, so I'm gonna cover my pot, lower my heat, and let the rest of the heat and steam and cook my okra and finish cooking the rice. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, guys, as you can see, my rice is steaming away and drying out and cooking nicely. I don't like too much of a soggy and wet cook up rice, so I'm gonna let this dry out a little bit more. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more of my green onions, the rest of my green onions, and my cilantro. Okay, and let that steam and cook up in there. Yeah. My rice is still a bit wet, so I'm gonna let it dry out some more. Let it steam and dry out some more. Okay, so we'll be right back. Lower the heat, and the heat will do the rest. Hello, guys, this is the finished product of my cook up rice, guys. As you could see, all those flavors, all those vegetables, beans and stuff in there. This is the finished product of my cook up rice, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, go to my description box and give me a nice comment if you like my video, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and take care, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.